In January 2002, I moved into a house just outside the city. It wasn't in great shape. It was really old. Warped floorboards, cranky plumbing, radiators that clanked in the middle of the night. But it was a full house, and it was cheap with utilities included. When I asked the realtor why it's cheap, she gave me a half smile and said, "Honestly, it's been sitting empty a while. The owner's just looking for someone steady to help with the mortgage." I didn't care. I was broke, fresh off a breakup, and 2 months behind on rent in my last place. I needed somewhere anywhere to land. This felt like a second chance. The house was 2 stories with a small attic. It had mismatched furniture, a front porch with cracked steps, and a pull-down attic ladder in the upstairs hallway. The owner, Kevin, told me, "Don't bother with the attic. It's just insulation and mouse poop. Sealed off, no use to you." Fine by me. I moved in with a few suitcases and my cat, Juniper. Life was rough at first, but slowly, I got back on my feet. I picked up freelance work, started saving, and finally felt like I could breathe again. Aside from the usual old house, noises, creaks, pops, and the occasional that it felt safe. For a while, the first time I woke up to something strange, I didn't know why. I just shot up in bed, heart racing, for no reason I could explain. No noise, no nightmare. But I swear, I felt like someone had been watching me. I told myself it was stress. New house, new job, weird sleep. It made sense. I was paranoid. Then it happened again and again. Always around 2 or 3 a.m., I'd wake up suddenly. No sound, no lights, just that same awful feeling like something was in the room with me. But Juniper would be asleep. The windows were locked, the doors still shut, so I tried to ignore it, until I couldn't. About 6 weeks in, I was up late working when I thought I heard something upstairs. Just a bump. One small sound, but it didn't come from the hallway. It came from above me, from the attic. I paused everything and listened. Juniper perked up to daughter ears, twitched toward the ceiling. Then I heard it again, a slow, dragging shuffle across the attic floor. I stared up at the ceiling. Told myself it was nothing, just the house settling, maybe a rat, a big one. But the next morning, I found something strange. A mug I hadn't used sitting in the drying rack. Still damp. I hadn't made tea in days. Things got worse fast. Lights I was sure I turned off were on again. My bedroom door, which I always left cracked, would be wide open when I woke up. Food went missing just a little here and there. I started locking my bedroom door at night. Still, I woke up with that same awful feeling. Until one night, I didn't just feel it. I heard it. I woke up around 3:10 a.m. completely still. Then, behind me, I heard breathing. Not mine, not Juniper's. Low, shallow inhales, one after another. And then I felt warm air on the back of my neck. I froze. I didn't move. I didn't blink. I just stared at the wall, too scared to scream. The breathing stopped. Then, I heard soft, careful footsteps move away from my bed, and then nothing. No door opening, no sound, just silence. I stayed frozen until sunrise. Then I ran out of the house, called a friend, and begged to crash on their couch. When I called Kevin, the landlord, he didn't sound shocked. He actually asked, "You sure it wasn't just a dream?" I said, "No, something's in the house." That's when he admitted a past tenant had experienced similar things. Lights on, weird noises. They moved out in the middle of the night. He also admitted the attic window in the back had been broken for years. I came back with a friend the next day. We pulled down the attic ladder and went up. The smell hit us first. Old food, mold. Then we saw a mattress. Trash. Food wrappers. Clothes. Someone had been living up there. 4 weeks, maybe longer. And here's the part that still makes my stomach drop. There were scratches deep, ones on the attic floor, right above where my bed was. I moved out that same week. No one ever found the person. No prints, no information, just proof someone had been quietly living above me, watching, coming down while I slept. Even now, in a new place, I still wake up in the middle of the night, listening, waiting.